Methods of Meditation. Anapanasati, Mindfulness of Breathing. Teachings of Luang Por Ruesi Lingdam. The following text discusses the mental states of meditation, Samadhi. We will not delve into the background history here. New practitioners may research that from standard texts. The word Samadhi can be categorized into three distinct levels: Khanika Samadhi, minor or momentary concentration; Upacara Samadhi, intermediate or access concentration, hovering just outside the absorption states, Jhana; Appana Samadhi, fixed or deep concentration, starting from the first jhana up to the fourth jhana. The critical importance of Anapanasati. When practicing Kammathana meditation, we must prioritize Anapanasati as our primary foundation. No matter what kind of temperament or personality type a person has, this practice is essential for everyone. This is because Anapanasati is the ultimate method for subduing a scattered and restless mind. No matter what topic you choose to contemplate, if you cannot first suppress mental restlessness, true samadhi will never arise. Who in this world truly possesses a mind free from restlessness? Only the arahants, enlightened ones. The Buddha, possessing omniscient wisdom, intentionally placed Anapanasati at the very beginning of the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, the great discourse on the establishing of mindfulness. This serves as the foundational blueprint for Buddhist instruction. The methods we teach strictly follow the Buddha's blueprint. We do not adopt modern methods invented by worldly teachers. Why? Because those creators were not the Buddha, and in many cases, they were not even arahants. If the creator of a method achieved nothing, what can the practitioner hope to gain? Because the Buddha saw that Anapanasati is of paramount importance, he chose to lead with it in the scriptures. The benefits of Anapanasati. When a practitioner stabilizes Anapanasati to the level of jhana, the depth achievable depends on their spiritual disposition. Savaka Bhumi, the disciple path, can attain up to the fourth jhana. Buddha Bhumi, the bodhisattva path, can attain up to the fifth jhana. Anapanasati is highly significant because it directly tranquilizes bodily formations, kaya sankhara. When our body falls ill, suffers, or experiences intense physical pain, entering jhana through Anapanasati will rapidly cause that pain to fade away. If you successfully reach the fourth jhana, you will feel absolutely no physical pain at all. Furthermore, those who are highly proficient in Anapanasati will know the exact timing and nature of their own death. When you know precisely when and how you will pass away, you become completely free from the fear of death. The core foundation. Whether you are practicing other forms of samatha, tranquility meditation, or vipassana, insight meditation, you must always use Anapanasati as the baseline to calm the mind first. Without it, practicing other forms of meditation will yield no fruit. Training the mind. Integrating Bud-dho. The standard widely preferred method of practicing Anapanasati is to combine it with Buddhanussati, recollection of the Buddha, to boost mental willpower. Spiritual progress in Buddhism fails without inner willpower because we are training the mind, not the body. If we only monitor the breath, the mind might feel too empty. Anchoring it with the name of the Buddha, reciting Bud-dho, makes the mind feel profoundly stable. By doing this, you instantly develop two forms of meditation simultaneously. 1. Anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing. 2. Buddhanussati, recollection of the Buddha. This combination does not cause fatigue because it requires minimal effort. Inhale, mentally note, put, foot. Exhale, mentally note, Bud-dho. This perfectly complements the breath. The rewards of Buddhanussati. Buddhanussati provides immense spiritual power and high merit. If a practitioner passes away and is reborn as a deity, deva, in the heavenly realms, their aura and bodily radiance will vastly outshine other deities who accumulated different kinds of merit. In the celestial realms, a brighter aura signifies greater spiritual merit. Most importantly, practicing Buddhanussati quickly aligns and pulls the mind toward nirvana, allowing the breath to flow naturally. The Buddha instructed us to simply maintain a clear awareness of the breath, knowing when we are breathing in, knowing when we are breathing out. This refines our mental faculties and stabilizes our mindfulness and clear comprehension. Sati Sampajanya. The text compares this to a skilled turner spinning a lathe. Whether pulling the string long or short, the craftsman is fully aware of the length of the stroke. Ideally, this awareness should be maintained at all times, from the moment you wake up until the moment you fall asleep. For a beginner or someone who has not yet achieved jhana, this can feel quite heavy. Anapanasati is not an effortless task. It requires significant spiritual strength. However, given that countless people throughout history have achieved it, it is certainly not beyond human capability if one possesses genuine faith. Practical guidelines. Do not force the breath. Let your breathing happen naturally. Do not force it to be fast. Do not deliberately slow it down. And do not hold your breath. Avoid heavy breathing. Sometimes when mindfulness slips and people can no longer feel their breath, they start breathing heavily to compensate. This is incorrect. Leave the breath completely natural and let your awareness gently tune into it. Notice when you drift. If you lose awareness of the natural breath, it means your mindfulness has slipped and your concentration has broken. Use this as a self-diagnostic tool. In the beginning stages, trying to force your mind to stay perfectly still for a set period, like 30 minutes, an hour, or 2 hours, is practically impossible. The mind has wandered freely across countless lifetimes and resists sudden control. Therefore, we should look to the Visuddhimagga, the path of purification, which provides a highly detailed, systematic method for taming a restless mind using a counting technique. The breath counting technique. If your mind remains too scattered to hold a single focus, use the counting method to give the mind an anchor. 1. Inhale and exhale, count 1. 2. Inhale and exhale, count 1. Inhale and exhale, count 2. 3. Restart and count sequentially up to 3. 4. Restart and count sequentially up to 4. 5. Continue this pattern, building up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and finally 10. By structuring the practice this way, the mind stays occupied with the task of counting, preventing it from drifting. Even if the mental state feels a bit coarse because of the counting, do not worry. We are looking for quality of concentration, not just the quantity of time spent. Start by making a firm determination. From count 1 to 5, I will absolutely not allow my mind to wander to any external thought. Be firm and mentally resolute. Cultivating goodness for higher spiritual realms or nirvana requires immense inner strength. If you practice weakly or casually, you risk falling into self-delusion, believing you have attained high spiritual status when, in reality, you are heading off course. Characteristics of those who attain. Samadhi. It is quite easy to distinguish someone who truly possesses deep meditation from someone who does not. Highly concentrated / jhana practitioners scattered/unpracticed individuals. Dotard, refined, orderly, and calm demeanor. Mindless, scattered, and chaotic speech. Speak strictly with logic, reason, and purpose. Talk excessively without real substance. Highly dislike idle chatter. Constantly seek external conversation. Those who actively maintain jhana states generally dislike speaking. When they see people, they often feel weary of talking because idle conversations disrupt their meditation and degrade their jhana states. Unless there is an absolute necessity or an appropriate reason to speak, they prefer to remain in noble silence.